So for game day, probably 95% of their information is provided, well really 100% of their information is provided Monday to the Friday, and then it's just almost like a rehearsal on Saturday, but really keeping it quite simple on the Saturday, letting them go through their performance routine and what they need to do, and just rehashing on the finer, on the simpler points of what you need. Ultimately, they're not going to remember too much on game day. It's what you do Monday to Friday that will best prepare them.
Best match day preparation is done during the week, so you don't really want to throw any new concepts at the players on game day. You want to keep them clear in mind and ready to perform. So not confusing them, not being flustered yourself. I think, yeah, you want to be nice and relaxed and confident going into the game, and have that reflect to the players as well, so they can go out there confident in the process they've got.
Yeah, look, that's a challenge. That is a real challenge for every coach. The one thing I do with my players is give them 3 key areas, 3 key things in each line, what you need to do in this scenario, and they would have heard you speak about it. Don't bring something new to the table on game day that the kids would never have heard about. Make sure that you've spoken about it before, you've done it in practice before, or you've done it in training before, or you've done it in games before. So 3 key, 3 for the defenders, 3 for midfielders, 3 for forwards. So when you do have a player going from the defence into the forward line, he's got some 3 things that he can work on. In terms of giving them too much information, you can overload them. You've got to remember they're going to be uptight, they're going to be nervous. So keeping it very simple, as we said with the game plan, if you're keeping the game plan simple, well, keep the team meeting simple as well. Some people think the longer you go for a team meeting, the more you're going to achieve. Short team meetings, let the individuals back their instincts.